Advertised sale.
It sounds like you're saying your name. They're having an un-Andre sale.
They have an advertised sale.
No, they're having an unadvertised sale.
They have an unadvertised sale.
Much better. Okay, let me go to Andre Green.
Okay, so they're having an unadvertised sale.
That's good, but get more R there. They're having an unadvertised sale.
They're having an unadvertised sale.
That was really good. Very good. Who else?
Hey.
I want two more people, two more victims.
Let me try.
Good. On, go for it.
Yeah. They're having an unadvertised sale.
That was really good, An. Excellent job. Vietnamese pronunciation power. One more time.
They're having an unadvertised sale.
Excellent job. Very good. Very good. Next victim. Miguel. Oh, there you go.
Ran away, sorry. Okay. They're having an advertised sale.
No.
Oh, one more time. They're having an advertised sale.
They're having an unadvertised sale.
They're having an They're having an advertised sale.
Okay. Now, actually, when we talk about this word, it is possible to say unadvertised, unadvertised, with the accent here. Okay, that is definitely possible. However, so many people are having a hard time. I want you to emphasize this part. Okay, so one more time. They're having an unadvertised sale. Miguel? Oh, maybe we have a bad connection with Miguel. Santa Raisin says, pick Margarita. Maybe I should pick Santa Raisin. Margarita, yeah? Try it, Margarita.
If you want laugh, okay. They're having an unadvertised sale.
Perfect. No problem. Sometimes, Margarita, some sentences are difficult for you, but some sentences are easy for you. Very good. Anybody else? Does anybody else want to give it a try? Okay, that was really good. That is very difficult. And once again, remember, they're having an, they're having an, they're having an, keep that together. And then you have two choices. You can say unadvertised sale or unadvertised sale. Both are possible. Both are possible. But make sure you get all three of these in and un, get them all in there. It's not easy. Let me go back to Jose. Jose, make sure the L sound is silent. This suit is going to be half price starting Monday.
This suit is going to be half price starting Monday.
Good. Say it faster, please, if you can.
Yes. This suit is going to be half price starting Monday.
Very good. Very good. I like it. And it's not pants, it's pants. Now take off those pants.
Where is it? Now take off those pants.
Perfect. And the same thing down here. You're doing a lot of yapping about it.
We are doing a lot of yapping about it.
Exactly. Exactly. And what does yapping mean? Anybody? What does yapping mean?
Yes, chat a lot.
Chatting, but it's that annoying chatting. It's
annoying chatting, yes.
Yeah, it's
as
that.
You say, as the Chihuahua.
That's right, like the Chihuahua.
Yes, you said in the explanation, yes.
Perfect.
Instead of bark.
That's right. That's right. Very good. Okay, let me go to the next scene here, and I'm just going to go down the list. We'll pick Andre Green. Can you be Jerry? And David is here. David, can you be Audrey, please?
Okay.
Okay.
So, can I start?
Yes, please.
I can't believe your father owned this place. So, how about the dessert here?
Everything is delicious.
You've tasted them?
Mm-hmm. I think almost all of them.
Oh, I see they have apple pie.
Mm-hmm.
You've had the apple pie?
Many times.
Audrey, I got to be honest with you. I'm a very curious guy. It's my nature. I need to know things. Not tasting the apple pie the other day, I can't get past it. You obviously like pies. You carry donuts in your bag. You're not averse to pastry. Surely you could see how such a thing would prey on my mind.
Can we drop this?
Why can't I know?
Ah, puppy.
Jinhong, be Poppy.
Sweetheart, hello.
Puppy, this is Jerry.
Welcome.
Hello, Poppy.
Don't fill up on the bread. I'm making you a very special dinner. Very special.
The pies. I'm going to the bathroom. You know.
Great job. That was really good. Intonation, acting, everybody did a great job. Very good. Let me go back to the beginning. Andre, you skipped a couple of S's. So let me hear the first one again, please.
I can't believe your father owns this place. So how are the desserts here?
Very good, very good. Owns this place, and this Z sound actually makes the TH weak. Owns this place.
Can I leave TH altogether?
If you
Owns
say
this
it,
place?
yeah, if you say it smoothly and quickly. Owns this place.
Owns this place.
Excellent. How are the desserts here?
How are the desserts here?
Excellent job. Very, very good. Very good. And this is more of an ah sound, Andre. I see they have apple pie.
Apple pie.
There you go.
I see they have apple pie.
Good. And David, this was perfect. Mm-hmm. But this one was not as good. Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
David's acting is excellent. And let me go back to Andre. This is an ah sound. I gotta be honest with you.
I gotta be honest with you.
There you go. That's the American style. And this is also ah, bag, bag. You carry donuts in your bag.
You carry donuts in your bag.
That sounded very Californian.
Thank you. Every time it sounds different.
It's a different state. It's a different state every time. That was really good. Okay, let me go on. Jinhong, try this one.
Oh, Jerry, tonight you're in for a real treat. I'm personally going to prepare dinner for you and my Audrey.
That was very good, Jinhong. For your pronunciation was good and the intonation was good. I liked it. Very good.
Thank you.
Let me go to the next one, and let me see here. Margarita, can you be Audrey? And Miguel, can you be Jerry? This is a difficult one.
Jerry, are you okay?
Okay.
Is anything wrong?
Uh-huh. No, nothing.
You look like you've seen a ghost.
You look like you've seen a ghost.
You look like you've seen a ghost.
There you go. Very good. Everything was perfect there. Do you like this picture?
Disgusting.
It's disgusting, and the sound effects were terrible. Yes, terrible. Okay, let's do the same. Margarita, can you be Olive? And Miguel, be Kramer, please.
Shane, can I have a question
Yes,
to
go
the
ahead,
last part?
Yep.
Could you put it? Okay. And Audrey says, you look like you've seen a ghost. She doesn't believe that Jerry have seen the ghost. Why didn't she say you look like you had seen a ghost?
Oh, that's interesting. Well, it's an expression, first of all, Andre. It looks like you've seen a ghost. We always say that. And the reason, I guess the reason is have seen. Oh, that's an interesting grammar question.
Maybe grammatically it should be you would have seen. You would have seen.
I think it's had seen it. Otherwise, Jerry,
No,
really see.
That's great. That's a really good grammar point, Andre, and I think grammatically this might be incorrect. However, this is how we always say it. It is an expression. You looked.
So it's like collocation, right? Something
Yeah,
like
I
that.
guess the look and the have is your connection here. It's not looked.
Okay.
Yeah, so we're going with the root verb of look. And I got that thanks to Santa. Santa, your grammar is better than me. Never, never, never ask me grammar questions. That's a good point.
Excuse me,
So,
Shane.
yes.
Yes. The other day I was reading about the present perfect. It says that the present perfect has an effect in the present. So this sentence may be right because he look a ghost and have an effect now.
Okay, so the present perfect can have an effect right now.
Yes, yes.
So
must
grammatically,
have an effect. Yes.
Okay, very good, very good. So there is no grammar problem with this sentence. Thank you. But Andre, I do understand your question. It seems a bit awkward. But once again, I'm not the grammar guy, but it is acceptable grammatically according to what Jose found. And look and have do go together. And finally, this is what we say. So if somebody comes into the room and they look like, you should say, you look like you've seen a ghost. Always use this expression. This is what we always say. Okay?
So we can treat it as a set phrase, and that's it.
It might be the easiest way to remember it. Okay?
Okay.
All right. And it is a good expression. Okay. Margarita, you're Olive, and Miguel, you're Kramer.
I'll see you tomorrow.
Hey, these are for you, Olive.
Thank you.
Oh, come on. It's much more than that.
Well, I don't know now.
Okay. It's, There you go. That sounds good. Okay, and I'm going to keep you two. Miguel, you're Poppy, and Margarita, you're Audrey.
How should I sound like?
Just sound American.
Oh, okay. No problem. Here it is.
Wait till you pay. Wait till you pay. Oh, sorry. Wait till you taste this. Puppy is perfect.
Well,
Jerry, have some. You're not gonna taste it? Jerry.
Great job, and the intonation is perfect. Now this is a really good sentence, everybody. And which word should we emphasize?
This.
Exactly, that's right, because the food is the most important thing. So we always say, wait till you taste this.
This.
Wait till you taste this. Margarita, are you a good cook?
No.
Miguel, are you a good cook?
moving along.
Who's a good cook? Who's a good cook? Am I the only good cook?
Are you?
I'm a great cook.
Will you marry me?
No, I'm sorry.
Not really.
Yeah. Am I speaking
I
with
need
Daniel or Miguel?
Well, you know, just for the cook thing.
I know.
We can be friends.
Oh, sure. I'll invite you over for dinner.
Oh, yes.
Is anybody else a cook? Santorini.
Me, but I don't want to be a housewife.
Oh, you don't have to. Ooh. Now, since when does cooking mean housewife? I disagree.
Yeah, normally, you know, for a lady, if they are good at cooking, normally people think the best job or duty for them are is the housewife.
Is being, yeah. Well, that's why I think, I don't think that's true. So people laugh at me when I say I'm a good cook, but damn it, I am a good cook. What's your best dish, Jin Hong?
Oh, dumpling. Oh.
Dumplings.
Yes.
What kind of dumplings?
You know, Shan, I could make everything in the dumpling.
So any kind of dumplings.
Yes, absolutely.
What is dumpling?
What are dumplings?
Oh my God.
Tell us, Jin Hong. Don't be talking to God. Tell us what are dumplings.
I think everyone knows what is dumpling.
Actually, Jin Hong, that's not true, because in America, when we say dumplings, the image is very different, completely different from Chinese dumplings.
Really?
Yeah. So explain, what are dumplings?
So for me, I think the first image is Italian products, but I think they are similar.
Okay, I'm going to show you some images of dumplings, and these are all very different. So these are typical Korean dumplings, and all I did was type dumplings. And those like Chinese dumplings, right?
Yeah.
These are more of a Korean style, I think. This is American style. This is what dumplings look like in America. There's nothing inside.
Okay.
And I don't know about other countries. But anyway, there are different types of dumplings. Yeah, this is a typical dumpling that you would find in Asia. So it's a piece of dough, and then inside you can have chicken or shrimp or beef or whatever, and some vegetables and maybe some noodles. And it can be a soup. It can be deep fried. It can be steamed. Very delicious. Very delicious. Is that right, Jin Hong?
Right.
There you go. So David, do you like dumplings?
It seems good. You fried it?
They can be
No.
fried. They
Yeah,
can be.
yes, it can. It can to do like this, but normally for Chinese, we prefer to put in the boiling water, and the second one with vapor.
There you go.
Yeah.
Yeah, European style, well, at least American and Irish, British style dumplings are different. You can even see they look very different.
It looks like meatballs, but it's not.
Yeah, they do. Yeah, they look like meatballs, but they're dough. So you need to knead the dough.
Oh,
So you have to wash your hands.
I'm making a nice noise.
Blech.
Good.
Okay. Now, before I take questions, there's a couple things I want to point out. DDM 95 has really excellent, useful, common expressions. So even if you're not going to be speaking much English, if you watch TV shows, if you watch movies, if you read books, you will see these expressions a lot. Okay, so can I for a second? Can I leave you for a second? Can I sleep for a second? Something like that. I'm doing you a favor. Yapping. I can't believe. To get past something. To be averse to something. Pastry. And this is the key with pastry. These flakes. The bread breaks. That's the key for pastry. To prey on your mind. Can we drop this? Grammatically, you are in for a real treat. Very good expression. You look like you've seen a ghost. It looks like you've seen a ghost. Wait till you try this. Wait till you taste this. Wait till you see this. Wait till you read this. Very excellent, very common expressions. And now I'll take any questions on Seinfeld. And if anybody wants to practice a section, let me know. And I'll let you have a chance to practice here because we do have a lot of people today. Nothing? You guys are geniuses. Actually, Seinfeld wasn't too difficult this time. It was pretty easy, I think. And I have a question. Yes, Santa. What do Americans think of when you hear the word pastry? Okay, for me, and I'm the typical American, when I hear pastry, I think of anything in a bakery. If you go to a bakery, it's pastry. Not the bread, but the pies and the cakes I think of as pastry. But people who know about pastry will usually think of two things. Croissants, that's the French bread, the croissant, like the cronut we studied a long time ago, and pies. So pies, apple pies, blueberry pies, whatever, and croissants. That's probably the typical thing. So for me, because I'm a country boy who doesn't know anything, I'll think cakes and donuts, pies, anything, any dessert, any type of dessert in a bakery is a pastry. And a lot of Americans are like me. Macarons, I would almost call them cookies. And I know they're not cookies. I know. But, to me, in America, if you go to a typical bakery in America, you do not see many different styles of things. It's very basic. Donuts, cakes, pies, and breads. That's it. Maybe some bagels. So bagels, donuts, cakes, pies, and breads.
Bagels,
Nothing fancy. Nothing
It's,
fancy.
Is Krispy Kreme
Everything is sweet.
Except for the bread, yeah. Most of the things in a bakery are sweet. That's right. Miguel, what were you saying?
Was it Krispy Kreme, the place for pastry?
Krispy Kreme we think of as donuts. Donuts. In America,
Only
we
donuts?
don't use the word pastry very much, okay? So usually we say cakes, donuts, pies, bagels, and bread. Usually we say that word. Cinnamon rolls, yes. Cinnamon rolls would be in the bakery, and those are delicious.
Oh, yeah.
Cinnamon rolls we call cinnamon rolls. I'm answering Santa Raisin's question. No, cinnamon rolls, we don't say rolls, we don't say buns, we say cinnamon rolls. And that's a good point. I'll show you a picture, everybody. Let's go back to the picture here. Maybe this is what I can do the...
Pastry is always made from wheat flour. Wheat flour.
That's, as far as I know, yes. As far as I know. Okay, let me go rolls. So in America, when we say rolls, how do I... Okay, I'll put food. We think of these. This in America, this is a roll. Okay, so you open it up, you add butter. It's before dinner. This is a spring roll or an egg roll. These are Chinese. So I'm talking about the American style rolls. This is it. I'll type this. American rolls. Yeah, this is another idea of rolls. Okay, so this is your typical image. And then if we say buns in America, we think of hot dog and hamburger. So bakery buns. Yeah, they look like rolls. They look exactly like rolls, except you have to cut them open, and for a bun, you cut it open and you insert a hot dog or a hamburger or sausage, something like that. So that's the idea of a bun. But they do have sweet buns, but I think those actually come from China too. Yeah.
Have you ever gone to Krispy Kreme, Shane?
No, I've had.
I don't think so, Shen.
Where are sweet buns from?
You know, in China, normally we don't eat bread. For Chinese, we eat the bread with water. So I don't think this kind of food, they are from China, no.
Huh. For some reason,
yes, this one is a typical Chinese food.
Yeah, we call these sweet buns.
Yes, because with water, it's sure.
Right,
but,
right.
If it's baked, I'm not sure.
Yeah, that's my point. So if you say buns, we think of hamburger and hot dog. But some people, they say sweet buns. But sweet buns are Chinese. It's different. It's different.
Okay.
Hmm.
But I think the pastry in Europe is a little bit different. You said in America, including the bread, the cookies, and everything. But in Europe, if we say it's a pastry, normally with some butter, with some oil, and everything mixed together.
Yeah.
The product like croissant, this kind of food called pastry. Not including the bread.
No, that's what I said. For the typical American, the country American, the uneducated American, it's anything in a bakery. But for people who know, they have a better idea. So these in America, we do have pastry shops, and they sell, delicious pastries. And there are many, 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 many types of pastries. Yes, but these are actually little pies, if you ask me. But anyway. Yeah, the European, pastry, people in Europe use the word pastry properly, and many Americans use the word pastry improperly. I guess that's the way I should say it.
In Spain, we don't.
In Spain, are you like Americans?
No. I mean that we don't use the word pastry.
Okay.
Yeah, but I don't know what the difference are between the UK and Spain. I don't know.
We have another.
Those guys. We have stuff those guys don't, and vice versa, I guess.
Right. Yeah, countries are going to be different. Bear Santa or Santa whatever asked a question. Savory pies. I think savory pies, we call them chicken pot pies or beef pot pies. I think that's what savory pies are. We don't use the word savory pies. I think that's a British expression. Meat pies, chicken pies, things like that. So do I eat I love chicken pot pies. Oh, chicken pot pies are delicious. I'll show you a picture. And chicken pot pies use pastry crust. This is a chicken pot pie. So it looks like a regular pie, but inside you have chicken and carrots. Oh, now I need to go to the grocery store and buy some chicken pot pies.
So if it's not sweet, you don't call it.
Why it calls chicken pot pie?
Okay, so
you can
hold on a
say
second.
chicken pie.
Hold on a second, Miguel. What was that, Miguel?
If those are not sweet, you don't call them pies.
No. If they're sweet, we just say pie. If it's not sweet, we say chicken pot pie, beef pot pie, something like that. Okay? So if it's sweet, you can just say pie. Got it? Okay, and David, you're just saying, why do we say chicken pot pie, right?
Yep.
I don't know.
Santa said
because they need a holder.
But it's like a regular pie once again. I guess maybe they're a little bit deeper. The tradition is they're deeper, like a pot. So a regular pie is thin, but a chicken pot pie is usually deeper. So that's probably why we say pot. Because you know what a pot is, right? I'll show you a cooking pot. This is a cooking pot. They're kind of deep. So that's probably why we say a chicken pot pie. Does that make sense, David?
Yep.
There you go. Good. Very good. Any other interesting questions about pastries and whatnot? I really like the questions, as long as they're not grammar questions.
If, for example, if you cook a pie, but instead of sweet things, you put salad things inside.
Vegetables?
For example, yes, vegetables. Yes. I was thinking in vegetables.
Yep. Vegetable
how do you vegetable?
Yep, vegetable pot pie.
Okay, thank you.
Yep. Very very nutritious. Look at that. Doesn't that look good? Ooh, that looks good. Mmm. Yeah. With a pork chop on the side. Yeah. And now I'm hungry. So once again, American style, if it's not sweet, vegetables, meat, chicken, pork, fish, then you should say chicken pot pie, vegetable pot pie, something like that.
Yeah. The one I have here the most is meat potato pie.
Oh, meat and potato pie. Yeah, that's a good one. Yeah.
Yeah.
Delicious. Okay, I'll go ahead and...
Chicken balti.
Chicken what?
You know what that means? Chicken balti.
As in the Baltic Sea?
That's it's kind of, I think it's kind of Indian. Not the because it's spicy.
Is that this?
Kind of. Yeah, but it's in a pie. I don't know.
But
I
it's
don't
in a
really know
pie.
what it looks like.
Yeah, it sounds... I like any kind of meat pie. I generally like. Here we go. This might be a British type name. A Balti.
Yeah. Chicken balti pie.
It's a sauce. The Balti sauce. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, it's UK. It's British.
Balti sauce. That's the name.
Many people love to eat Indian food, but in America, Indian food is not that common.
Yeah.
There you go. Okay, I'm going to finish up DDM 95, and we're going to move on to DDM 96. DDM 96 was the very easy one, correct?
Yes, you can say that again.
Okay, so what I'm going to do is we're going to go through everybody. We'll start with Alexander. Alexander will read the title in the first line, and then Andre Boyd. And I hope the list is the same for everybody. Listen carefully. So Alexander, Andre Boyd, Andre Green, Jose. Oh, Daniel Barbo's here. Hello, Daniel.
Hi, Shay.
Then we have David, Jin Hong, Margarita, Miguel, and then we're skipping Santa and Sergey, and then Dion. Dion, we'll get this one. And then we go back to Alexander, okay? So that's going to be what we're going to do. Is everybody ready?
Yes, we are.
Could you put the text on the screen?
No. Oh, I'm sorry. Damn it. Sorry, I didn't know I was showing you pies. Yeah, so once again, Alex, Andre Boyd, Andre Green, Jose, etc., etc. So everybody, once again, please keep your microphone off, but then right before your turn your microphone on, okay? So, because otherwise the audio is going to sound pretty bad. So please keep your audio off. So right now, Alex and Andre, turn it on. And Alex, can you please start?
Jeopardy New Zealand. Even if I were to lose in this game, 600 games is nothing to go home and cry about.
Smart Lord.
Villain.
Jose. Jose, Daniel, get ready.
Yes. Yeah. Villain.
Try it again.
Villain.
No.
No?
This one.
Sure. Jeopardy villain.
Okay.
Jeopardy villain.
Shoot.
Go ahead, David.
Shoot jumps all over the board.
I have 1,000 months of annuals for 1,000 is 30 days, 31 days of Oscar 2000. Throwing his
That's it. Good job.
Sorry.
Margarita?
Throwing his opponents off with his unpredictability.
Good job. Yeah.
1,200 Canadian bodies.
On.
Jumping around the balls called the forest mouse.
Keep going on.
Hello?
Yep, keep going.
It's one of the few choices you have in the game. It's what clues you pick, and if you make yourself predictable, you give up a huge edge.
Excellent job. Back to Alex.
Give us an idea of that strategy that I get everyone so aggravated. First off, you button one.
If you buzz in even a little bit early, it locks you out for half a second. And what they tell you is a strategy, is when you buzz it to hit the button several times so that if you buzz in early, you will buzz in again as soon as the lockout expires, you know, instead of just giving up.
Good job.
It's a wise champion that knows which categories are good for him. You're training them by $400 only.
Jose.
Yes. $5.
Daniel.
$5.
Yep, Daniel. Daniel, your mic is off.
$5. Don't feel confident in sports. All right, here is the clue. Ed Giacomin, Herb Brooks, Con Smith.
Excellent. David?
I don't know.
Do you know?
So if you don't know, you just keep your mouth shut. The key is to know what categories are most likely to come up in Jeopardy. What you can tell by watching the show.
Very good.
Arthur Chu is rewriting the rules of Jeopardy. All he wants is the money.
Great.
Dog to mad genius and a villain on social media.
On.
What are you saying when people call you a villain? When people root against you, you seem like a nice kid to me.
Very good. Everybody please mute your microphones. And Alexander.
It's a game and we are playing for real money. So I understand if you find me an unpleasant person or find me unpleasant to watch, my feelings are a little bit hurt by that, but ultimately, you know, it's $10,000 or more every time you win a game on Jeopardy. And my primary concern there was taking home the money for me and my wife.
Excellent job. You guys did really, really good. Very impressed. I'm going to hit pronunciation points. Alexander, can you read the first sentence again? I think the audio quality wasn't good. And the emphasis. So let me highlight a couple words. Actually, you guys tell me, what are the key words in this sentence? Give me 6 key words. 6 key words.
What do you mean by keywords, Shane? In terms of
emphasis, yeah. Which words? Give me 6 words to emphasize.
Okay.
First of all, lose, maybe.
Yes?
If you will lose the next game. 100 second, 100. Second is 100.
I would say nothing, definitely.
Yep.
It's nothing to go home.
No.
Grams, nothing.
Home, maybe home. It's nice to home and cry about.
Cry.
Next.
Yes. So these 6, this is one word. Think of this as one word, are the key words here. So, Alexander, can you read it again, please?
Even if I were to lose the next game, 100 grand is nothing to go home and cry about.
It sounds much, much better. Excellent job. Even if I were to lose the next game, 100 grand is nothing to go home and cry about. Excellent job. And Andre Boyd, this word.
Swag.
Swag.
Swag. Why swag?
Swag Lord.
Swag girl.
Excellent job. And this is a tough one.
Maybe there is a difference between British pronunciation and American, because I put this word in Google Translator. It gave me pronunciation like swag, swag.
Yeah, yeah. Google Translator can be confusing because sometimes it's British, sometimes it's American. That's right. Yep. In America, we say swag lord.
It's bipolar.
It is. Google Translate is bipolar. Okay, Jose.
Yes. Jeopardy villain.
Good. Villain.
Villain.
There you go. That sounds better. And also, Daniel Barbo, again?
Jeopardy villain.
There you go. Villain. That's right. And David, get the CH a little bit more.
Chu.
Good. Read the whole sentence.
Chu jumps all over the board.
Perfect. And Jin Hong, I have the wine.
I have the wine.
Read this.
1,000. 1,002. 2,000. 31.
There you go. Get your TH sound. That was good. Get those THs. And Margarita, throwing
Opponents.
There you go. It's an throwing his opponents off.
Throwing his opponents off.
Perfect job.
Shane.
Yes.
Opponents is right.
Opponents.
Opponents.
No. Opponents.
But opponents is not
it might be
right. No, I don't know.
We don't say opponents. We say opponents.
Opponents.
Yes.
Okay.
Who is this? Do you remember? Okay, Alexander. That gets everyone so aggravated.
It gets everyone so aggravated.
Very good. This is a tough one. Aggravated.
Aggravated.
Good. Alexander, do your students get you aggravated sometimes?
Sometimes.
Very good. Sometimes, Alexander, do you aggravate your wife?
No, never.
You're a good man. And this one, just make it a question, Alexander. You buzz in when?
You buzz in when?
Perfect. And Andre Boyd, it locks you out for half a second. Microphone, Andre. Andre's sleeping. Andre's sleeping. There you go.
Excuse me, I'm sorry. I'm here. My daughter is crying, and I should get it calm. Sorry. Something changed in my routine, daily routine. My son was born on February 22, and now we have three kids. And
Congratulations!
This is my second daughter.
Wow, so you have a new baby boy.
Thank you. I should get her calm because my wife in bathroom.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Daniel, do not be smoking in front of little children. Okay, so I'll take care of Andre's sentences here. Just for everybody, remember, it's not lo, it's la. Locks. And the word half, keep the L silent. So it locks you out for half a second. And down here, as the lockout expires. As the lockout expires. So that was fine. Then we go to Andre Green. Say this word, please.
Champion.
Now that was perfect. That was Wisconsin. Try it again.
Okay. Champion.
Perfect. That's right. We usually say champion. Champion. Perfect. Very good. There you go. Who's this?
Which is this?
All right. Jin Hong. The key is to know.
The key is to know.
Jeopardy.
Jeopardy.
What you can tell.
What you can what you
What you can.
Sorry.
That's okay. What you can.
What you can.
What you can tell.
What you can tell.
There you go. Very good.
Oh, Shane.
Yes.
What chicken? What chicken? What chicken?
What chicken? Ah, yes.
What chicken? What chicken tell?
Ha ha ha.
Ah ha 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 ha. What chicken tell?
Very similar. That's right. Then it's Margarita. Miguel. This word, Miguel.
Okay. Villain.
Villain. Perfect. Dubbed a mad genius and villain on social media.
It's more of e in the first on the first syllable.
Yep. Read the sentence again.
Dubbed a mad genius and a villain on social media.
Perfect. Then it was the on and Alexander. Ultimately. But ultimately, you know. Perfect job. Very good. Now, before I take questions, I want to go back to this sentence. This sentence is actually this sentence is very long. However, I did put some commas at the end. But there are no commas in this section. However, this section, if you do not read it correctly, is very confusing to listen to and to read. So we need to break this section into 5 different pieces. How do we break this section into 5 different pieces? What is the first section? And until where?
You and when they tell you.
Wrong.
And when they tell you is.
Is. That's right. It goes all the way to is. Okay. What's the second section?
The strategy is when you buzz it to hit. The strategy is.
Yes, very good. This is the next section. What's the next section?
When you buzz it to hit the button several times.
To hit the button.
When you buzz it.
Yes, when you buzz it. That's right. What's the next section?
When you buzz it.
Whoops.
To hit the button several times. Several times.
Yes, and then we have the final section, which we don't need to read. But that's right. That's right. So this is that 5? Yeah. This is how we read it. So the key is, the strategy is to hit the button several times. We can see that is the key sentence. So when we read this, even if we read it fast, we can feel the breaks. We can feel the emphasis on how we read it. So listen carefully. And what they tell you is, the strategy is when you buzz it to hit the button several times so that if you buzzed in early, so I'll read it again, listen carefully. And what they tell you is, the strategy is when you buzz it to hit the button several times so that if you buzzed in early, can you hear the difference? Can you hear it?
Perfectly.
Okay. Who wants to try?
Me.
Daniel, go ahead.
And what they tell you is, the strategy is when you buzz it to hit the button several times so that if you buzz it in early.
Good. Buzzed in early.
Buzzed in early.
Very good, very good. So Daniel, you did a good job. It was a little bit slow. Can you try it faster?
Let me exercise 5 minutes.
You're out. Next person.
Okay, let me try.
Okay, go ahead.
And what they tell you is, the strategy is when you buzz it to hit the button several times, so that if you buzz in early. The last phrase is difficult.
Yeah, the pronunciation makes it tough. So that if you buzzed in early. So that if you buzzed in early.
So that if you buzzed in early.
That's right. Very good, very good. Next person.
Okay, can I try?
Please, Andre.
Shane, can I try? Okay. And what they tell you is, the strategy is, when you buzz it, to hit the button several times, so that if you buzzed in early.
Okay, that was really good, especially the last part. Try it again, Andre. Try it a little bit quicker.
Okay. And what they tell you is, the strategy is, when you buzz it, to hit the button several times, so that if you buzzed in... Oh, sorry. Buzzed in early.
There you go. Very good. So that if you buzzed in early.
So that if you buzzed in early.
Excellent job. Great. Excellent. Next victim.
Thanks.
Let me try this.
Yes, Andre.
Sergey.
And what they tell you is the strategy is when you buzz it to hit the button several times so that you buzz it in early. If you buzz it in early.
Okay, that was good. This was a little bit too monotonous. One more time, please, Andre.
And what they tell you is the strategy is when you buzz it to hit the button several times so that if you buzz it in early.
Good. So that if you buzzed in early.
So that if you buzz it in early.
Right. It's a adverb, and we should emphasize the adverb a little bit.
Okay.
Very good. Very good. Anybody else?
Shane.
Yes.
You emphasize with red, you emphasize with red color words lax and half, and they look out. I understand what you meant when you emphasize th sound. It's my always problem. But what's wrong with locks and half?
Okay. We don't say looks. We say lax.
Lax.
And lock out.
Lax. Lock out. Lax, lock out. Half is a good half.
No L. Half.
Help.
There you go.
Help.
Half a second.
I got it. Help.
Muy perfecto. Next
Muy
question.
perfecto is a mixture of Spanish and Italian.
Sí, sí.
Wait.
Next question about anything.
Yes, I would like to ask you one question, but
Go ahead, Andre.
my question goes to DDM 94.
Okay.
There was the expression following the troubling findings. Can you
Yes.
remember that?
Yep.
So I got it wrong because for me it sounds like following the trouble in findings. So does it sound similar, or trouble in findings and troubling findings?
That's a good one. Hold on a second. So let's compare. So I'm going to read the top one first. Following the troubling findings. Following the troubling findings. Keep your mics off, everybody. I don't know where the echo is, but please mute your mic. Thank you. One more time. Following the troubling findings. Following the troubling findings. Following the troubling findings. Following the troubling findings. So I think generally there is going to be a difference, and the difference is ing. This is an adjective, and this is not a common word, especially with ing. It's not typical. It's not a regular word. So when we use atypical words, when we use words that are not that common, our pronunciation is pretty clear, including the ing. So if we say this word, troubling, you're probably going to hear the ing. Now this makes sense too, following the trouble in findings. But definitely it'll be trouble in findings, trouble in findings. Here, troubling findings, troubling findings, trouble in findings, trouble in findings. There should be a distinction, a clear distinction between these two sounds. But what's interesting is they both make sense. They both make sense. They're both possible. Does that help, Andre?
Yes, very much so. Thank you.
Good.
And another questions.
Yes.
In today's DDMs, we have can I wait for a second?
Yeah.
Can we make it shorter and say, can I wait for a sec?
Yes, we can.
Okay,
Yeah.
so it's the same.
Can I leave this place for a sec? Is that what you mean?
Yes.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah, we can. However, I would say 90% of the time, we'll say second.
Second.
And the reason is, there is a reason. The reason is, it's because he's angry. And when people are angry, they usually speak more clear.
So it would be good for foreigners if every American is angry.
Yes, absolutely, absolutely. Let's do this. Can I leave this place for a second? We've got 5. Can I leave this place for a sec? And 0.
0.
Yeah.
Okay.
But you could say it. You could say it. But once again, it's kind of an expression, and when we're angry, we speak clearer. So almost all, I would say 99% of the time, it'll be second.
Thank you very much.
You bet.
Okay.
More questions?
If I say instead of that gets everyone so aggravated, if I say gets everyone so worked up.
Yeah, that's
How
fine.
do you feel about that?
Yeah. Aggravated, once again, means angry. Worked up has more meanings. So worked up, it can mean angry, but it can also mean excited. And it can also mean motivated. But it's possible. It's possible. Okay, so for example, all right, I want everybody to get worked up. Motivated. Everybody's really worked up.
Okay, it doesn't mean
anger. More questions. An has to go. An, where are you going?
Yes.
Oh, hold on a second. Let me talk to Dion.
Yeah. Goodbye, teacher.
An, it's great to have you. Will you be with me next week too?
Yeah. I'll see you next week.
You did a great job today. Thank you, An.
Yeah, thank you, teacher.
Thank you.
Thank you, everyone. Goodbye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Okay, Jose.
Yes. My question is for the word lookout. Lookout, no?
Lockout.
No lookout. It's look as
okay,
look.
Hold up.
Look.
Everybody, please mute your microphones. Lots of echo.
Look out.
Look out.
Yes.
As a verb or a noun?
Yes, as a verb. As a verb. Because it's similar to watch out or take care.
Okay. No, this is the difference. So if we just say look out, it means be careful. It can also mean to literally look out. Okay, so and that's where the noun comes from. Lookout tower. To look out over the landscape. I'll just say over the Grand Canyon. To look out for means take care of something, usually yourself. Look out for yourself. Look out for your mother. These days, I'm looking out for my parents. Margarita right now is looking out for her father. Okay, taking care of. Okay, so yes, they're similar in this situation, but this also, if we add for, it has kind of a loving or very caring, nurturing feeling too. So loving or caring or nurturing. It does have that aspect to it. So be careful if there's a for or not. Does that make sense?
Yes. Thank you very much.
You bet. You bet. Next question.
Shane, how do you guys say look? How do you guys say look out the window or look out of the window?
We say both. That's a good one. Look out the window. Look out.
I don't know why, but yeah.
Yeah, we say both.
But is it maybe look out the window more common?
I don't know which one is more common, but this is probably better. Let's do a Google search. Let's see what Google says. Hold on a second. So look out the window. We have 35 million. Look out of the window. 55 million. So look out of the window seems to be more common than look out the window, but they're both the same. They're both the same. Don't worry about that.
Yeah.
This is easy for Americans to say because we say, look out of the window, look out of the window, look out of the window. Yeah. More questions.
That ought to be, for some reason, came to mind.
C'est la vie?
It came to mind that ought to be Bald Man. One of the famous lines.
That's right. That's right.
Yeah.
Santa's given us something here. What is this? When you have a quantity of something, you normally say that they remain at the same level and not on the same level. But we're referring to a structure or a hierarchy, you would say on. Oh, interesting. Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, it was my question, Shane.
Ah, I missed the question.
Yeah, it's all about at the same level or on the same level. What's the difference?
Great. I'm going to copy what Santa wrote, and that I totally agree with that. Perfect answer. So Sergey's question was at the same level versus on the same level. And this is what Santa found, or Santa typed rather. When you have a quantity of something, you normally say at the same level. But when you're referring to a structure, like a building, or a hierarchy, like the president of one company and the president of another company, you would say on the same level. So if it's a quantity, it's at. If it's a structure or hierarchy, it's on. Yeah, that sounds like a good rule of thumb, a good general rule. I like that. And then there is a controversy about it. Yeah, we do mix them up. So there's no perfect rule. There's no perfect rule, but in general, that's a rule that you can follow.
Can I ask something, Shane?
No, Daniel. Of course you can.
As you know, I'm translating a chapter to Portuguese, and I found a word that I didn't find in dictionaries. Publicizer is the same as publisher. Have you seen the word publicizer?
Publicizer?
Yeah. Publicize and publicizer. I think it is the same. Publish and publisher.
Yeah, I've never seen this word either, but I would assume the same thing, Daniel. Yeah.
Do you think so?
Yeah, it's absolutely. And once again, I've never heard that word, but yeah, you know, structurally, that's what it would be. Oh, it's on dictionary.com. You're a terrible researcher, Daniel. Someone who publicizes. Okay, now the difference is, wait. They do have a difference, Daniel.
Okay. Which?
So I'm going to show you just a second. This is from dictionary.com. Someone who publicizes, a publicist. So this is not a publisher like a book company, but a publicist. a person who does PR.
PR.
Yes.
And what is a PR?
PR is public relations.
Oh, public relation.
So it's different from a publisher. A publisher is usually books, video, things like that. So am I a publisher or am I a publicizer?
A publicizer.
No, I'm a publisher. A publicizer.
Oh yeah.
You understand?
Publisher.
So they promote someone or something. That's what a publicizer does. So, do you know Stephen King? Do you know Stephen King?
No.
Stephen King is an author.
Yes.
Okay, so I'll write it down. Oops.
An author. Oh yeah, Stephen King. Stephen King.
Does Stephen King?
Yeah, I know.
Does Stephen King have a publisher or a publicizer? Which one does he have?
A publisher.
Yes. Now, absolutely he has a publisher because he's a book author, but also because he's a very famous person, he also has a publicizer.
I am a publisher.
That's right, that's right. But are you famous? Do you need a publicizer?
No, and I don't have money.
Exactly. But if you're famous and you have money, then you will also need a publicizer.
Yeah. I got it.
Good. Very good. Next question.
And another question, Shane. Sometimes I hear that people say, for example, suit or suit. New, new.
Yep.
So is there any rules or something like that to them?
No, it's dialect. It depends on where they're from. Most Americans will say suit. Most Americans will say new. But some Americans do say suit, and some Americans do say new. Okay? So for you, my recommendation, use the oo sound, but some Americans will say the u sound. New. It's possible. Yep. So New York.
If I'm not Frank Sinatra, when he sings New York, New York,
new,
he says new.
New York.
Or new.
I think he says new.
New York.
New.
No?
New. Yeah, New York. New. I think he says new.
New.
Yeah. And not and the other way would be new. Okay? And Frank Sinatra, I think he says new, not new. But that's interesting. I'd have to listen to that again. Let me find him quick.
Daniel.
Yeah.
Do you remember DDM 2? The Day of Lights.
No.
Take a look at that when the
What
guy
does he
says,
say? In that
I'm an artist. Huh? Yeah,
What
he
does he
says,
say
I'm an
there?
artist based. He says, I'm an artist based in New York.
In New York, new, yeah. Let me play this, guys.
Take a look at that one.
This is Frank Sinatra. Hold on a second. This is Frank Sinatra. Let's listen.
Be a part of it. New York, New York.
New.
Yeah, very new, very new.
Definitely.
Yep. But once again, some people do say New York, New York.
Yeah.
They have a nose problem.
DDM 2, the first line.
Great questions today. Now we have a big group, so I just want to make sure that everybody, if you want to practice something for pronunciation, let me know. And if you have a question, let me know. I don't want anybody to miss out.
New York is a accent or is a nose problem?
It's a dialect. It's a accent. It's an accent, not a nose. Personally, I think it's a nose problem, but it's not a nose problem.
If I say New York, they teasing me.
Some people might tease you, yeah. But you know what, David? My home state is Wisconsin. And when I say Wisconsin, other people always tease me. Oh, Wisconsin? They always tease me. So don't worry about if people tease you about your accent.
Okay. The same can occur with news and news.
Yes, absolutely.
News and news.
Yep.
Good news.
News. News.
Yep, that's right. News. Suit.
Let's see the news in New York.
Yeah. I want to watch the news in New York. In my nice news. Yeah, it's possible.
And how Country Shane would say that?
Oh, definitely new.
Go ahead, Country Shane.
He's not here.
Call him.
So wait.
Country Shane.
He's in the country right now. He's coming for the podcast tonight. We'll be recording a new podcast.
Oh, Shane. Wake him up.
He's driving his truck right now.
Okay.
Speaking of nasal, I think that Chicago is very nasal, isn't it?
Very nasal. I don't know if we can say that. Chicago, yeah, the traditional Chicago. Chicago pizza. Gosh. I have to think back. My grandma and grandpa are from Chicago, so they have my grandpa had a Chicago accent. Is it? Yeah, maybe it is a little bit nasally. Yeah, I'm not sure exactly though, but yeah, maybe. So many people in Chicago now are from everywhere. So Chicago is losing its unique accent and becoming a general.
Cosmopolitan.
Yeah. Chicago's famous for deep dish pizza. That's right. Jose, you went to Chicago a couple months ago, right?
Yes, I was in the first week of December.
Did you have a good time?
Yes.
And how was your listening?
Good, because there was a congress of radiology, so there were people all around the world, so we have patience each other.
You were patient with each other.
Yes.
That's good. Now see, Jose, you should have told everybody about Daily Dictation Members and get all the radiologists to join.
Yes. Maybe there are some that want to be. I recommend to some people to listen daily dictation. So I don't know if there was an Argentine, another Argentine with you in the DM.
I think you're the only Argentine. Is it Argentine or Argentinian?
Argentinian.
I think
Argentinian.
I think you're the only Argentinian person I have. Maybe one other. Oh, Andre has to go. Andre, it's great. And once again, Andre has a new son. February 22nd?
22, February 22.
That's a good number. Congratulations. What's your son's name?
Nikolai, in English version, Nick.
I like it, Nikolai. Nikolai is a great name.
Thank you.
Congratulations, Andre. Bye-bye.
See you next time. Thank you for your company. Bye-bye.
Well, once again, go ahead.
So maybe that they are afraid. I don't know.
What?
No, I'm not afraid, but I was waiting for my, for my turn. I would like to ask you, Shane, one question that really prey on my mind.
Good. Oh, good expression. Good.
From DDM, maybe last DDM, right?
Okay.
There is a sentence. A lot of long, hot walks in the garden. Can you write it?
Okay.
And I'm thinking about the vowels. Are they the same or not?
Okay.
Lot, long, the same or a little bit different? Hot walks.
These two are the same.
Uh-huh.
These two are the same.
How about garden?
Okay, I'll talk about that in a second. These two are the same. Oops, these three. Okay, so when we talk about similar vowel sounds, these are the similarities. Now, whenever you have a vowel next to an R, it's unique. The sound is unique because we blend the sounds together. So, you know how we say short A, long A? We cannot say short A, long A when it's with an R. O-R, I-R, E-R, we can't do it. It's a blended sound, so anything with an R will have its own special sound. So in this case, this is an ah, this is an ah. These are, the blues are all schwa, and and this is an AW sound, aw, aw. So a lot of long, hot walks in the garden. A lot of long, hot walks in the garden. Can you try it?
Yes, a lot of long, hot walks in the garden.
Perfect. Your pronunciation is very good, Andre.
Thank you.
Does that answer your question?
Yes, I just suspect that because I had a book where these sounds, hot and walks, were treated as the same, and I didn't hear that. So
okay.
Now you just confirmed my suspicion.
Now, what's really important is we have to recognize different parts of geographies do have different pronunciations. Okay, so for example, in Boston, hot walks probably going to sound the same. Okay, so if you're in Boston, I don't know, these two might sound the same in Boston. A lot of long hot walks. Yeah, I think they're going to sound the same. Yeah. But in general, Andre, you're right. They do sound different in general.
Okay, thank you.
You bet.
Thank you.
I'll give you my favorite sentence.
Yeah.
So this Everything. And if you go to Boston, this is the Northeast in America, the R sound is very weak. Sometimes you cannot hear the R sound. So what happens is these all sound the same. Pakyakan Boston Yard. Pakyakan Boston Yard. That's what they would say. Well, that's, you know, my interpretation, but it sounds like that. Pakyakan Boston Yard. And if you want an example, my recommendation is Good Will Hunting with Matt Damon. He has a Boston accent, and he uses his Boston accent in this movie. In most of his movies, he doesn't use his Boston accent. But in Good Will Hunting, he does use his Boston accent, and he talks like this a lot, and it's kind of hard to understand what he's talking about sometimes.
He's from Boston.
Yeah, he's from Boston. Who's the other guy? Ben Affleck. Those guys are from the same area. Same area. They were friends a long time ago. Ben Affleck is dumb. Matt Damon is smart. That's my interpretation. My opinion.
Have you seen Dogma?
Have I seen what?
Both. Dogma.
Dogma. Long time ago. Yeah, I did see Dogma.
Yeah. Yeah, with both.
Yes. Yep, with both of them. Yeah, I can't remember, but I did see the movie a long time ago. Yeah, I liked it. I remember that I liked it.
And Morissette.
No idea.
Alanis Morissette.
Oh, really?
She was God.
Oh, she was God. Yeah, she probably thinks she's God. Any singer usually thinks they're God. Any other questions? Don't get me started on talking about entertainers. Margarita, you are sitting there very patiently, very quietly. Margarita had earlier today, she had a tweet that I thought was very, very good, very funny. I can't remember what it was, but I retweeted it. I have to check my Facebook page because it goes there. Oh, it was about the cat and the television. I'm going to show you the picture. I just thought this was so funny. Oh, how do I do this?
Can we drop this?
What's that?
Can we drop this?
Oh, no. I love this. This is great.
Oh.
This is really great. This is the 1983 cats. They loved warm televisions. But now the TVs are very thin, so they can't enjoy the TVs. I thought that was really funny. Margarita always has great tweets. And now I'll drop it, Margarita.
Okay.
Well, thank you everybody for joining in today. We had a big group, and I hope that you did not feel pressured or did not feel that you missed an opportunity to speak or ask a question. If you have that feeling, please send me an email. This meeting is our biggest meeting, and we even had Sergey and Santa who are just monitoring, but I appreciate that. Anybody is welcome to join any of the VIP Hangouts, but if the Hangout is full, then people who are in a different time, I'll ask them to just monitor. So I appreciate Santa and Sergey joining us, and also I appreciate their patience. And once again, I hope that all of our regular members for this time felt that they had a chance to participate enough. Any final questions or comments?
Oh, thank you very much.
It's my pleasure. It's great to see you again, Jose.
Oh, I don't know.
It is. You're so modest. Take care, everybody. You have a wonderful Sunday night and a great week, okay?
Okay.
Okay.
Bye-bye.
Thank you. Bye-bye. Thank you.